Good evening. Tonight on TV show, we're going to take a hard look at one of the most important subjects of our time. A subject that has baffled the most brilliant minds of our century. Tonight, we are going to try to explain one of the basic mysteries of life.
What's up, Wilma? What's up, Wilma? North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off, twist it around your head, spin it like a helicopter. And we're right here for the TEEVEE Shizno on Channel 52 at 10:30 on Tuesday night. I'm chilling with my peeps at the CFCC. What's up? Give it up for the TV show. Yeah, that's what kind of enthusiasm I'm talking about, people. That's why the TV show is so live. Who let you out anyway? Word up, tonight we got everything coming to you live right in that little Barca Lounger in your own house. Tonight we got dope, critical, live, unbelievable, blunted out, crazy stuff for you. Coming to you live tonight on the TEEVEE. So why don't you sit back in that Barca Lounger of yours, fire up a fatty, and crack a PBR, because it's time for the TV show.
TV show. I will be on TV show. Make it big and when you know, I'm gonna be on a TV show. This is the Curtis Blow. Cheetos, Fritos, Doritos, I'm gonna be on a TV show. Pizza dough, gangsta bitches on death row. There you go. Gonna be on TV show. Actually, I've been playing through, yeah. Snatch the bow, baby. Who threw the mouth? Chi. Give it a roast. I have no idea. People watching the TV before they listen to the gospel. Let me boost. Hey, I like the bionic sound. TV show is for external use only. Batteries not included. Only set a minimum of 2 feet. When the show is over, please exit to the right. Have a nice day.
A ver, ajá. ¿Ustedes saben cómo se llama esto? Es la televisión. La televisión. Repitan ustedes.
La televisión.
TV show, I'm gonna be on TV show. Think of anyone you know, they can be on TV show.
Cousin Phoebe's Uncle Joe, Tito Quinta, Curtis Blow, Cheetos, Fritos, Doritos, they can be on TV shows.
Giant hammers, pizza dough, gangsta bitches on death row, flapping panties, there you go, they can be on TV show.
Ah, pieritva, shara buli obidva, nic nie bero robili, tato snacks bovili.
Вкусні тамбурки, купертели мальчики, не родні люди они, можливо программі.
You better pick up the phone, the police out there. People will watch the Bumblebee before they'll listen to the gospel.
And then he gets the power of corn.
Wait, let me douche first.
I don't want to bend over too much for my boobs to flip out.
Quickly, to your station.
Bag of tacos. TV show is for external use only. May cause chafing. Tax and tag sold separately. Also, batteries not included. For best enjoyment, always set a minimum distance of 2 feet from your television set. Keep your head on the headrest, hands on the handbar in front of you. When the show is over, please exit to the right. Have a nice day.
I think that's my last appearance on TV show.
We don't really have a true public access channel in this town. What we do have is what the cable company lovingly refers to as community access, which is basically they control what goes on there, they control who puts what on there, and they throw up different restrictions depending on what day of the week it is.
I want to show something with monkeys, I think. You know, just monkeys doing really weird stuff. Jumping around, you know, having a good time.
The thing I would have most fun doing would be, as I've told you, a health show, which would focus on non-pharmaceutical and non-surgical approaches to family health care, specifically chiropractic and nutrition and other aspects of a healthy lifestyle.
It would be called Hankles. It'd be about a grocery store, and there'd be this girl named Charlene up in it, and she would check out groceries because she'd be the cashier. And I'd play her because I think I would do really good at Charlene. And when you get tampons, she'd make fun of you because you'd be like, yo, you on a rag,
I'm mostly into sci-fi, but it'd be interesting putting on a show. I mean, for no other reason than to be able to get across an idea or a story or something like that, and that would be fascinating to me. I'm just not much for the acting part.
Real music, none of this MTV crap.
I would do another Junkyard Wars shows. I think all shows should be like Junkyard Wars.
Can you say porn on here? Oh, yeah. A musical porn. A porno musical. That's what I would want to do. That would be it. And that would all I want to do.
Something more in the lines of touch like an angel or what is it? Little House on the Prairie.
My TV show would be a continuous shot of a remote countryside corner where maybe the random cow would pass, say, once every 3 months on a half-hour episode.
What will I do? I would
You think for a second that I, Damon's ex, do not have the tentacles to ram down your little geek mother neck. You little mother pencil neck mother geek. You mother ass.
Like I said, we've cut about 1/4 of an inch around our design, and these pins that we've used have held our 2 pieces of material together. As you can see, there is 2 pieces of material there. So now we can begin stitching them up. And I'm going to do this by following the line I made with the magic marker. And what I'm going to do is push everything through, and I'm going to use this chopstick to help me. You also may want to cut some small pieces to use to stuff the extremities, which would be kind of hard with the larger pieces. So you want to have some smaller pieces like that. All right, so we've cut our paper into shred, and we're going to use our chopstick to shove them in there. If our zombie doll looks a little scrawny, that's because he's based on a live person. We're going to call him Alan. Right now we got to give Alan a face. So what we're going to do is we're going to give him some eyes, some eyebrows, and a mouth. Alan's got a big mouth. A nose. And of course, a little hair.
Alan's got blonde hair, so we're going to use this yellow highlighter. Well, now that your zombie doll is done, you'll want to do some of the same things that you do to someone in real life. You can punch them, jump on them, and of course, you can stab him. And I like to use these shish kebab skewers for that. Well, that's about all the time we have. So until next time, this has been the Witchcraft Workshop. The how-to, that voodoo that you do to me. Say goodbye, Alan.
Hello! Welcome to J&B on the Rocks. Welcome to J&B on the Rocks. I'm J. And I'm B. And this is a joint. This is a joint. And we're gonna smoke it now. Now, we've got some questions here that we're asking people to respond to on video.
Yeah, I've experimented with it, and I don't know, it's nothing devastatingly harmful. I mean, booze is a lot worse for you, I would think.
Yeah, I have, and I think it's cool. It's real relaxing, and I don't know. It's cool.
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, about 30 or 40 times.
Okay, and you like it?
Oh yeah, I love it. But you know, I have to take urine tests all the time, so I can't really indulge anymore.
Yeah.
I think that would be a little bit too confining on a camera to admit right now, but but yeah.
I think I was in a room once when there was a lot of marijuana, and I thought it smelled very nice. Actually, I was hoping they'd come out with potpourri marijuana.
Yeah.
And but you know, yeah, it's illegal, so I of course don't do anything illegal.
I think I inhaled, but I didn't really smoke it.
Okay.
I sort of just inhaled it.
Okay.
I like to abstain from that question.
Yeah, I'll go to try. Yeah.
Actually, I'm not a frequent user, to be perfectly honest, but you know, yeah, I've done it before.
It's great.
Yeah?
In fact, I'm on it right now, so I like it a lot.
Great. Now, we've got some questions here that we're asking people to respond to on video.
Yeah, I've experimented with it, and I don't know, it's nothing devastatingly harmful. I mean, booze is a lot worse for you, I would think.
Yeah, I have, and I think it's cool. It's real relaxing, and I don't know. It's cool.
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, about 30 or 40 times.
Okay, and you like it?
Oh yeah, I love it. But you know, I have to take urine tests all the time, so I can't really indulge anymore.
Yeah.
I think that would be a little bit too confining on a camera to admit right now, but but yeah.
I like to abstain from that question.
Yeah, I'll go to try. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I'm not a frequent user, to be perfectly honest, but you know, yeah, I've done it before.
It's great.
Yeah?
In fact, I'm on it right now, so I like it a lot.
Great.
I want to thank Michael Boyd for being on the show and teaching us all about the grace of God. And what is the scientific statement of being? There's no life, truth, intelligence, nor substance, matter. All is infinite, mind is infinite manifestation. Spirit is immortal truth, matter is mortal error. Spirit is the real and eternal, matter is the unreal and temporal. Therefore, man is not material, he is spiritual. And you want to use that closing song you have for us? I want to testify, testify, testify. I want to testify of what God has done for me. Hallelujah. Praise God.
Just sense the anointing flowing out of me. And he's so big. And Jesus gave Peter, who didn't know the answer to the question about paying his bills. This truth that I'm about to give you has exploded in power. That's something. That's just doing what you say you'll do, to get God to do what he said he would do. It's a vow of faith. The next few moments at our program, I have decreeing faith for you.
Television is a virtual Hitler.
I mean, it's total mind control. I think Herr Goebbels would have cut off his saluting arm for television.
I think television is radio with a picture, mostly. Television only becomes interesting. No, that's not a correct answer.
Television could be used to free the planet.
It was established in the early part of the century that the broadcast airwaves belonged to the people, like the water, like the air. They're a public resource. There was a compromise at the very beginning, and a deal was cut with corporations. A deal was cut with the whole notion of commercialism. And in a sense, the state handed over this incredible bounty, this incredible tool of mass communications to corporate interests to say, do with it what you will. We will give you a license to make money, to print money. This is a license to sell advertising, to make money, for which in return they have to give the society absolutely nothing.
Most media in the world today is owned by large operations, large corporations or entities. And most of those are conglomerates, and that means that they have other interests, other economic interests, besides just being media companies.
If you have access to all the various means of communication and all the various accessing devices to information, you have the potential for an awful lot of control and advantage. And if you have and so on down the line. And if you're somebody who sits there watching a television set through rabbit ears and watching whatever commercial network stuff comes across, you're fairly dispossessed in an economy that values information.
Video cameras in the hands of a bunch of people who wouldn't normally have video cameras may accomplish a lot in that their experiences get told, and those aren't normally seen on broadcast television. But they're likely to reiterate what they're used to seeing, because we're just so, fulfilled with media images all the time, so that what our relationship with is the media. Our relationship with the media is exactly what we see on television. So I think that some kind of thought has to go into how that represents certain people, how power is worked into television, what you see, how it reflects or represents the realities of the people around it.
More and more, these multinational corporations see it in their interest to control the flow of information because it will help their businesses. It's kind of synergy effect.
In television, decisions are made in a room called the control room. And then when a signal leaves the control room, you know what room it goes to? Master control. The idea of control is embedded almost in the whole practice of television news organizations. They want to control, in essence, what you see, but not just in terms of diversity of viewpoint, but a certain approach to a certain structure of it.
Larry Grossman was the president of NBC for several years following a long stint he had as president of PBS.
At one point in 1987, when the stock market crashed, surprisingly, I got a call from NBC's new owner, the chairman, General Electric, very upset.
Who chewed him out for the language that NBC reporters were using on the air to describe this largest stock market drop in history.
Black Monday.
Precipitous drop.
In the plunge, and he thought we were making things worse, you know, and undercutting the stock value of the company.
And he was encouraging to stop using this language because it would undermine people's confidence in companies like General Electric.
He would never do that again. Because he just hadn't enough experience in dealing with the media. Now he knows that if that ever got out, that GE tried to squelch some reporting by an NBC journalist, GE would get its head handed to it.
Once that's said, people know within NBC, be very careful about anything that might hurt General Electric.
Warning, this video contains adult content not suitable for children. Join us as we make the rounds with the dudes, the buds, and the guys next door in the all-new Guys Gone Wild, Downtown Drunks Exposed. It's hotter, it's sexier, and a little bit wilder than ever in this mostly uncensored video packed with handfuls of real party dudes, unbuttoned and out of control! It's not sold in any stores, and hey, we don't even have permission from these guys. But if you call now, you get all new Guys Gone Wild, Downtown Drunks on video, and quite possibly DVD for the unbelievably low price of only $49.99. And for a limited time, if you send us cash, you get not 1, but 20 minutes of these guys losing control of their minds just for you! You'll see it all, satisfaction guaranteed. And more fun videos will follow each month. You can cancel at any time. Who let those dogs out? It's not sold in stores, but you can call now and get the all-new Guys Gone Wild, Downtown Drunks on video, DVD, or cassette for 6 easy installments of $49.99. Guaranteed. Look at that. There it goes. That looks jiggy to me. So call the number on your screen or see more steamy action at tvshow.com. Thank you. Bye.
True public access is run by the citizens of the community. It is usually governed by a community board. It is funded by the franchise fee, which is already being charged by the cable company. That franchise fee at this point is helping to cover costs for the city government channel, the county government channel, the educational channel on Channel 5, I believe it is. But there's a lot of money that comes in on those franchise fees. So much more than what those costs are with those other channels that I mentioned. So the money's in place. What has not happened up to this point is that an organized group of people have not gone before the city to say, we want public access. That is beginning to happen now. There is a grassroots movement going on as we speak, developing a proper front, doing the research, finding out what it takes, developing support throughout the community with petitions, letters of endorsement from businesses, reaching out to businesses and organizations saying, if we had a public access channel, how could you use it? If you can think of it, you could probably put it on television. With that funding from those franchise fees would come production equipment, facilities, as well as training for people to learn how to use that equipment so that they could in fact rent that equipment, check it out, put a show together, come back to the studio, edit it together, boom. They've got a television show. So just in the political arena, there's a lot of opportunity for more broad-based information. A true political forum type of show where we could get on members of the city council, members of the county commissioner, and ask them the tough questions that news organizations certainly aren't going to do in this town. The grassroots organization, which is lovingly known as Port City Access Television, is a group of individuals that are interested in developing a public access channel and wanting to present it to City Council and to the county commissioners in an official, proper manner, are spending every Monday night gathering to develop all the information and coordinate what is needed to make these presentations. Every Monday night at 8 p.m. in Lakeside Hall in room 127 I believe that's right, if I may check my notes. Yes, which is towards the back left side of the campus. Port City Access Television meets. And always encouraging people to come. It takes so many people, especially in a grassroots drive, to develop anything. But public access television, this is your public access television. This is not the cable company or the cities, this is yours. So, you know, we encourage everyone to get involved in some way, help raise signatures, get businesses and more organizations excited about the prospect of being able to get their word out about what it is they're doing.
Do you have a website?
As a matter of fact, we do. It is it's www.pcat.homestead.com. And Matt Mizell is developing that website for the organization, and it has a lot of the basic information to begin with, but it also has I believe it even has the map to get to the meetings on the website. So, but we do encourage everyone to get involved, because this is important. This city's ready for it. And of course, again, with the film production community that's here, I think that we could impress ourselves very quickly with the quality of public access.
It would be an underwater talk show in these giant glass domes, and all the celebrities that came down would have to come down in little submarines. So I'd hold them completely at my mercy, and I could ask them anything I wanted to, because they couldn't get back to the surface unless they satisfied me. Intellectually speaking, of course.